Hello and welcome, I'm John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I have another coin review for you. This was sent in by the Silver Trader, so please be sure to check out the links down below. We can find a link to his website, you can also find a link to AceBullion, and also the Precious Metal Forum. Anyway, we're going to find out what this coin is really about. Stay tuned. So, Little John, the third and final coin of the series from the Royal Mint. Yep, that's right. It is the final coin. It's the third one. Now, as I mentioned, the Silver Trader has sent me in this coin, but not just this one coin, no. Sent me in 3 of these. Why 3? Well, it's that way, it's so that I can basically give an objective opinion. Now, there is a disclaimer on his website which says that the quality is, well, not really up to par. And, well, being fair and objective, he sent me 3 of them. This way I can see if I could identify anything, any flaws, scratches, milk marks, etc. So that anyone who's buying these are going to be fully aware of the potential problems. Now, I do understand that he's already found some of these to be, to have issues essentially. And well, I haven't really inspected any of these before the video, so I want to actually go through, have a good look with you and see, well, first off, what the coin's about. Secondly, whether any of these coins here have any problems. Now, as I said, I don't know. Now, I was planning on using a rubber glove because I was going to pull them out of the capsules. However, well, these are Royal Mint capsules, and, well, anyone who's dealt with Royal Mint capsules will know that they're extremely a pain in the backside and not worth trying to even take open, because if you do that, you're going to damage the capsule and potentially damage the coin, most likely. So, let's find out first what the coin's like before I go in and have a look at anything, any problems. So, here we go. Okay, perhaps start with a different one, I'm not sure, because I could already see the problems. Now, we have a 2-pound Elizabeth II. This is the 22 version, and I have to say, as always, I do love this background. And let me just zoom in so you can see this first off. And not really to highlight the flaws, but just so that you can see what it is. I love this background, look at that. It is all these little checkered background bits that are absolutely amazing. And, well, I'm sure you guys can already see some problems here, but we're going to get into that in a minute. Let's have a look at the coin and focus on the actual aesthetics first, and then we'll look into the problem solving, or, well, the problems after. Now, it does have a milled or a reeded edge, and bear in mind that these are already, they were encapsulated in the Royal Mint, so I don't expect to find any kind of foreign objects, by the way, inside these. But we'll see. So, yeah, milled reeded edge, and here it is, the third and final coin. And we have Little John, 1 ounce, fine silver, 3/9, 2022. And Little John, of course, with his bow staff, or, well, just kind of a tree, not really a bow staff, he wasn't into martial arts. Yeah, you can see there, kind of a very stunning and cracking image of, well, a man in the forest holding a stick. But, I mean, it's a story, really. I kind of remembered, Little John as, well, I don't know. Moving on. So let's have a look here at some of the details on it. Yep, you can see his face. Kind of wish I had hair like that, or hair period, let's be honest. Yeah, you can see all sorts. I mean, I love the ferns. The trees are really nice. And yeah, not really keen on this very background bit where, let me try to zoom in a bit more and I'll hold it very stable and you'll see what I mean. if I don't mess up here with the camera, apologies. So here we go. Refocus it. Okay, apologies for that. Now you can see here in the background these little tiny, well, they're basically like little triangles in the very back. I think if it was, dare I say, matted or just plain, one, it wouldn't cause so much havoc trying to film this, but two, it also would make this, and there's a little bit better image for you, it would make this coin at least stand out. You'd be able to see all the details much clearer rather than kind of just throwing a bunch of stuff at the coin. Now I've dimmed down some of the lights and changed some of the details here, but because the camera wasn't really happy. Anyway, let's first have a look. So I mean, this is Little John. If you're collecting it, obviously you're going to buy the third and final coin of the series, most likely. If not, let me know why. I mean, personally, I've not been a fan of this series, and I made it very clear only because the quality of the Royal Mint has been horrendous. In fact, it was a royal disaster. But as we can see here, and I'm just looking, this isn't on the capsule, this is actually on the coin. Look across here on his chest. Can you see here right at the tip of my finger right there? Or if I get a pen in, this might be easier. Let's try to find something that'll be suitable, really. Right here in this area. You can see there is a scratch marks going across. Now, not really that obvious as such, unless you're looking at it under a magnification. Or is it? Well, no, actually it is noticeable because you can see it goes all the way across the entire torso. It depends on how you're angling the coin. Let's go back to the side bits here, because there was something actually I picked up on this earlier. I'm not sure if it was when I started filming this. We'll see. I think that's just a capsule. This is the bit that I was looking at right here. Okay. So, and then again with the Queen's face here, well, we could already see lots of problems. We can see marks down here. We can see here where it looks like, well, she's been dragged across some sandpaper. Lots of spotting all over. Now this is just one coin, so I haven't looked at the other two yet. So we're going to have a look and see just really how difficult it is. I'm just going to pull them up so that you can see. Move this one aside, keep it there so that you can see it. Start off with the next one. And, well, oh, goodness me. I wouldn't be half. All right, this is from the Royal Mint, okay? So one would expect to see some professionalism. We have a mark here, which is clearly, when I had it in just a second there, light. There. There. Her face, well, suddenly developed some pimples, but again, you can see those scratch marks going through it. Now, again, I appreciate that this is, let's see, is that, just make sure that that's not on the outside. Yeah, that right there is on the inside of the capsule from the Royal Mint. So that's a foreign object. That's not a milk spot or anything, by the way. Let's just check the other side. Oh, there we go again. Look at his chest. See that clear as day. Okay, what about the third coin? Oh dear. This one actually looks to be going in a different direction. This looks like it's vertical versus horizontal. And again, there's lots of foreign objects and milk spotting. Oh dearie, dearie. Just double check, ensuring nothing is on the capsule there. Hold on. Yeah. It's kind of a shame, really. I mean, it's not a huge... You can see that milk spot just appear there. When I had it was right there a second ago. There you go, you can see that now. You can see the milk spotting here on the face as well. And let's take it over. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it's all over his chest. Don't know why. That's rather bizarre. Now, this one's actually not as bad. This one out of the three is the best one. As we're looking here, just double check here. Yeah. Good, the minute you hit the light, see, these are going left to right on her face, versus this one was going up and down. There you go. Up and down there. It's a shame, really, because as I said, these had a potential to be a decent set and would have, you know, really appealed to those with children, those who grew up around the whole Robin Hood myth and legend. You know, Sherwood Forest is not a terrible distance from where I am. And, you know, I grew up in America as a kid, of course, with Robin Hood and, you know, just being an absolute hero and everything else. And sadly, once I saw the first one, it was just really bad. Now, do I think that these are the worst coins that I've seen? Absolutely not. So, I mean, it's not the royal disaster that the first one was, but to give you a better understanding, I presented you here with three different coins. Now, these two have the left and right kind of sandpaper marks going across the queen, her face. This one here has it going up and down. So it's clearly something where the coins are just being slid across something in the processing before packaging, and it's getting caught on top and bottom because it also reflects the same angle as on the other side of the coin. So on Little John himself has those same angles, and they're a bit different. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. I'm sorry that I've rambled on about this a little bit, but overall, they're not a bad coin. I mean, look at that from a distance. You can see here very clearly how bad that is. They're not a bad coin to melt. That's what I'm going to leave it on. So there you go. I'm sorry. If you're collecting this and you get a great coin, well done, honestly. I said that in the first round. And these weren't even the tubed versions from the monster box. So God help us to find out what that's going to be like. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed, this long, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye from Ace.